All right, guys. So I have struggled with losing weight for years and I'm done with it. But I have forgotten about this one thing that I always used to do. And I used to lose weight with ease. Yes, with ease. And I didn't have an issue when it came to the end of the day dealing with food. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I'm doing meal prepping using these two techniques that anyone could do to help them to get back on track with losing weight. For starters, I've always struggled with losing weight, always. And I realized that a lot of it had to do with decision fatigue. It had to do with too many temptations around. And it also had to do with me not walking spiritually along with God when making sure that I'm taking care of my temple. So, pretty much at the end of the day, I would be thinking to myself, okay, what should I eat? Is this healthy? Does this have too many carbs? And then I would just get so overwhelmed sometimes, I would just end up eating the thing anyway. So I'm trying to eliminate that and remove those kind of poor decisions and instead replace it with something that is consistent by prepping the same kind of meals each week. And maybe for one whole week, I'm just eating the same thing. And that's okay with me because I know I'll have something to eat and I know that I won't have to worry about what is it that I'm eating next and if it's healthy. So, all right. So I'm going to be showing you some of the food that I'm going to be prepping. So I've got some Purdue chicken breasts, right? They're individually wrapped. You can find them at your local supermarket. I find them usually at Kroger or Publix. And what I like about these individually wrapped chicken breasts, one, very easy to unthaw. You don't have to worry about a bowl of chicken together stuck together. And also what I like about this is it gives me the exact amount of protein that I need for each meal. So kudos to that. You can find that again your local supermarket. You get about six to eight chicken breasts per box. Now I will say, as far as the protein, this is fat free. Again, it has 0 carbs in it. But for protein, let's see what it says. It says that there is 25 grams of protein per chicken breast. So you're going to definitely be able to meet your requirements eating one or one and a half or two of these chicken breasts in one meal. All right. The second thing that I am using is going to be the beef patties, right? This one, again, Kroger favorite. Get this for about $12. And by the way, also that chicken breast that I was telling you right there, that is $12 too. But this I'm going to be using for one per meal. So I'll primarily use this for dinner. It has a ratio of 80% lean, 20% fat. And some of you might be like, oh, that's a bit of a higher fat content. I did try to find something that was a bit leaner, and I kind of struggled with finding 90% lean, 10% fat. And so it was a lot more expensive. So I decided to go with this and just balance out the other fats that I'll be adding in the meal prep. Along with that, I will say they're pretty hearty too. I've got, of course, the main thing that I'm going to be having as a snack and also for breakfast. Give me a second, guys. Is going to be the eggs. So, again, eggs you can eat as a snack. You can also have that for breakfast. That's what I'll also be having it with. But I'm going to have this accompanied with one other protein, which you're going to see here on the screen. That's going to be the Paleo Valley bone broth. Yes, bone broth protein powder. And so with that one contains 13 grams of protein. So I'll be able to have 2 to 3 eggs and a protein shake, and I'll be good for the morning. So that's how I'm going to be divvying up this food for the proteins. But I've got about 3 more things I'm going to show you. All right. We then have the sweet potatoes. And you're like, what? Yes, sweet potatoes. So the reason why I chose sweet potato is because, one, it is a starch. These are a lot smaller, so I can have one per day. Yes, and that will be where most of my carbs are coming from. And I can just roast this and it tastes wonderful. You don't need a whole lot of butter for it. You can sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon on it. The cinnamon doesn't have any calories or protein or sugar, but it definitely does enhance the taste and it helps with inflammation. So I'm going to be having that. That's going to help with curbing any kind of sugar cravings that I have too. And then, of course, for vegetable, we're going to grab this bag of broccoli florets, which is going to be great because that has 4 carbs for 1 cup. 1 cup. So this is going to fill me up along with if I have chicken breast with it or if I have my patty with it. And that's going to help with the satiation, with helping me to feel a little bit more full and also get my vitamins that I need. So I do like the fact that I have all of these, but I got to tell you, before you do your meal prep, also, you want to make sure you grab some chicken broth. You can drink a cup of that. That doesn't have any carbs in it, but it's also great for helping you with collagen, with joints, and also with helping you feel full, right? Especially if you're doing like high protein type of diet. And you can add this to chicken breast that might be cooking in a pan to give it a more juicier tasting flavor. All right. And then lastly, I've got my butter that I'm going to be using. So all these items we're going to be using, I'm going to go ahead and get started with prepping our meal so you could see how I'm going to divvy it up. Regular pink Himalayan salt. And I'm just going to go ahead and season this just a little bit. Again, I don't need a whole lot. And then I'm going to use a little bit of black pepper, which I'll just be doing a little dash of that. And then I'm going to use garlic powder, which is always a fun favorite for me. I go to my local grocery store and I just get their brand of garlic powder. And I like doing it this way because as I'm putting it in the pan, I'll be able to get the most of that seasoning. So I love that they put this paper in between so that way it's not getting stuck. All right. And so I'm going to go ahead and put 5 patties in there because that's going to be for, again, using this for the 5 days. Egg cooker here. Whoops. All right, I kind of fast forwarded through all of this stuff, but I got my broccoli, my sweet potatoes, and then also I've got a pan in the bag, but don't worry about that. Broccoli, sweet potatoes, and I've got my burgers, and now I have my eggs here. You can see on this egg cooker. And so I've just decided that I'm going to take those eggs and I'm just going to store it with the shell on so it doesn't get weird, like a weird texture. And I'm just going to put all of those 6 eggs inside of the container. And the whole point of this is so I could have breakfast on the go. I'm not waiting. I could just get started with work and I'll have, I won't have to worry about breakfast prep. So that's where these eggs are going. All right. The next thing that I've decided to do, I mean, I have extra for any other little things there, but I'm just going to go ahead and put something on the side or I'll add extra eggs. But for now, we're going to close it so we have that part of our meal prep completed for the week. So those are for 3 days. And then the next 3 days, once that third day is up, I'm going to boil some more eggs. All right. So pretty much this is what my meal is going to look like. I'm going to grab I'm going to grab a utensil here so I can go ahead and get some of this food out. But I'm going to take a patty and I'll probably put a slice of cheese on it. But I'm going to take the equivalent of 1 potato, not a half potato. I'm going to put a whole medium-sized potato in here. And I've divvied them up within 4 quadrants. You're going to see in a second. Sorry about that. I thought I moved the camera, but here you go. That's what it's going to look like. I don't want it to be smushed, so I'm going to put it some on that side so I'll have room. I do have these meal prep containers. I had gotten them from Kroger. I do like them because it does tell you the specific amount that will go in each section. So remember, we measured this out with a cup. So 1 cup is, again, 4 carbs. Yeah. So I will say I've never tried broccoli this way, and I was very skeptical, but it actually tastes pretty good. Yeah, I seasoned it really well. I thought I was going to need butter for it, but all I really needed butter for was the sweet potato and it tasted good. But yeah, you can put the exact amount that you need within the serving size for that container. So I was really happy. Normally, I put my food out like this because I could just divvy it out faster, but I had my I had my camera, I had lots of different things in one space, and so I was just trying to work with what I had, but normally I like to do this to also make sure that I'm getting the right amount of food. I'm still going to measure it out even though it was measured out previously. I just don't want to put too much in one meal. So, yeah, I just kind of measured it out like this. That is a cup right there. I'm going to put a little bit more because I actually like the way this broccoli came out. And I will say all I used for the broccoli, y'all, was salt, pepper, and garlic. That's it. But this came out to exactly 1 cup of broccoli right here. And yeah, just go ahead and put it right in that container space. And yeah, that's about it. I just divvied up each container the same way and I just sorted it in that way so that way I could finish the meal prep a little bit faster. All right, so now you've seen my meal prep for the week. I'll let you know by next week how it went. But yeah, tap on the screen for the next video.